I don't really have anything to worry about. It's just, well, it's really nothing, but I'm actually doing a challenge for myself. Like, I have to get a certain amount of wins compared to losses. Like, I'm trying to get 15 wins
Hmm.
and max 5 losses, like, out of 20 trades.
Yeah.
So, that's what I'm trying to do right now. And right now, with my trade that I took today, I'm 4 wins and 2 losses, and 2 of the losses are just trades that I should have never really took.
Yeah, I agree. Like that just goes back to like the discipline thing. How disciplined are we enough to not act on impulse and not let our emotions win?
Yeah, that's really the only reason why I'm doing this challenge, to make sure that I'm disciplined enough to even get my next eval.
Yeah, I mean that's great, bro. You are literally top. I can't name another 13-year-old who's doing what you're doing. So give yourself a pat on the back for that, man. I mean, I've been trading for since I was 14. I'm now 15, um, and like I don't even know anyone who's doing it at 15. So, like I said, you are 13 years old. You have so much time. Spend at least like a year just to strictly learn. And if you're 100% confident to jump in that eval, like by all means go for it. But if you don't think you should, just wait on it. Like you have so much time, like I said.
Yeah.
All right, so I got this trade here. This is also your trade. So you want to walk us through it?
Yeah, I think this is the trade that I took today.
Mm-hmm.
I was in class and we weren't really doing anything since it was like a Friday.
Yeah.
So I just looked on the charts, and I first went on NQ,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like the same thing. I was trying to inverse a fair value gap because we
Mm-hmm.
already inversed it, but I was waiting for it to tap back into it. And then we also had a regular fair value gap that I wanted to tap into. And then I switched on to ES, and we already did that.
Mm-hmm.
So then I just waited for a break of structure for my entry, and then we hit full take profit.
So you entered right here off this black wick because it
Yeah.
wicked the fair value
Well,
gap. Is this a high time frame for value gap?
yeah.
Okay. So one on ES said bullish daily. Okay, what was daily bias on this trade? Just curious if you remember.
Bullish.
Bullish. Okay. Yeah, I mean this is great. This is what I mean. I don't know if you swept liquidity like over here in this area but like which I can't see, but if you did,
No,
just
it was a bullish day.
yeah.
We didn't sweep liquidity, but it was a bullish bias, and then we were on an uptrend, and we just had a retest on the 15 minute to
Mhm.
go back to keep going up. So then I went on the 5 minute to look for my confluences, and we also had a 15 minute confluence, and that's why I put in the trade.
Yeah, this is a great trade. You have for value gap, break of structure, high time frame for value gap, and the inverse for value gap. So this is great. This is what you want to see. You want to see at least those three confluences. Yeah, I mean I don't really have anything bad to say. You got the break of structure, but you didn't wait for the break of structure. That's the only thing I'll say is you entered
No,
before, right?
I entered off the. I was I entered off the fair value gap, and then I put the
Yeah.
break of structure as
Okay.
my as like a confirmation after I put in the trade.
Okay. So you entered before you got that break of structure, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's okay. The only thing I might do next time if I were you is wait till you get that break of structure. As much as that setup presented itself to be, you know, good, like you just to confirm it's going in the direction you want is good. So having the daily bias, that high time for value gap, inverse for value gap, the only thing I would have waited for was for you to break structure here, and that's all I really have to say. I mean, this is a great trade. Good stuff, bro.
Thank you.
That's pretty good. So this is my trade for today. So I took this at about 10 to 10:45. If you notice, I like to take trades at least an hour, hour and a half in the market open. I don't know if you realize that. That's when New York session is most volatile. As you can see, we've had actually really good price action today. I don't know if you noticed that as well. Um, so like nothing really bad to say about it. In my strategy, I like to wait for price to sweep Asian session lows, which is going to be this black line here. Wait for it to sweep that. And here's what I'm saying about waiting for the break of structure to enter. I could have caught this entire move up, but since I didn't have that break of structure, I waited until price broke structure here to enter, and then I entered off this wick here. So, like, see how much RR, like, I missed out on? But, like, I would rather do that than, like, miss, like, this move at all and, like, potentially lose. So, to me, it is better to not trade than to lose. Even if you're paper trading, like, it's really good to get the as realistic reps in as you can. So I placed my stop below this low and then take profit above this high right here. Got literally wicked and then reversed. So super glad that hit. I took partials here because that was like an unfilled for value gap on like the 4 hour. So I took partials there and hit full TP. So really, I think I did pretty good on this trade. Waited for all of my confluences, so you can check that off in bias or in the confluence of my daily bias. Check that off. I had my all three confluences, my liquidity sweep, break of structure, confirmation confluence. So I pretty much followed my trading plan. I think that's really really important, especially if you're trading. I don't know. Do you have anything to say about this?
Yeah, to me, it's a pretty good trade. There's really nothing bad to say. But the only thing I was gonna say is that every time I have like a trade like this, that's like you missed out on so much RR, is
Yeah.
that it's better to like, I always say to myself, it's better to win a trade than to lose a trade by like not waiting for your confluences.
Mhm.
So that's like the thing that I always just say to myself every time I like miss out on a move, because it's really not your fault. You're just waiting for confluences, and either way, you won the trade. And
100%.
to me, it's almost my playbook trade.
Yeah, this was my bad. Like I said, that like that's something that like everyone like needs to think about is that like it's like trades aren't like you should have the market want to be like okay give your like you want it to give you the best setup ever, and if it doesn't, like don't trade. And as much as that's hard to do, especially as new traders who kind of just want to hop on the chart and trade as much as you can, unfortunately like we have to throw that mindset out and go in with a fresh wait for confluences, wait for my key level to get hit, wait for like whatever's in your trading plan, whatever that might be, you need to wait. And I think that's really important that you're starting to notice that as well. So um, that's really good on your part.
Yeah.
All right, next we have Darshan Roy's trade. So he's actually not in this call. I'm gonna let you break this one down. Actually, let me know what you see, and I'll go after.
I mean, to me, I just really see. I think he missed out. Well, I can't tell what the purple box on the bottom is.
So he
I would
said
say it's
that
probably.
was order block plus support.
Alright, so
So just
I
keep
mean,
that in
to
mind.
me, from that, it looks pretty good. You
Mm-hmm.
had an order block and then support, but I would have waited for one more confluence, which would have been the break of structure
100%.
here on that line, because
Yeah.
he was really just off this trade without the break of structure. He was really just trading off support and resistance, which is something that you want to like throw out of your mind,
Yeah.
because that's what I used to do,
Me
and that's
too.
how I used to lose trades
Yeah, it was not
from
good. That was a hard
support
time
and
to get out
resistance.
of. Cause like people made it look so
But
easy, and it really wasn't.
yeah, that was like the only thing I used to trade off when I started, was just trend lines and support and resistance.
Yeah.
But if he waited for break of structure, to me it would have been a perfect trade, and he was targeting probably a fair value gap to get filled.
Yeah. I mean, I agree. Pretty much what I see, if this is an order block and like he wasn't capping, like okay, order block got filled, great. I would have liked to see a break of structure here. I mean, technically, like he did get a break of structure, move up, move down. Price broke structure to the upside, but he also got one right here. So technically, he waited for the breakup, but I'm not sure if he knows, or if he's strictly just trading off support and resistance. It looks like he has TJR colors on, so I mean TJR doesn't even trade support and resistance, so I'm not insanely sure, but I mean like the trade ended up doing good. I don't really know much about support and resistance anymore. All I will say though, like this like ideally is a good trade, right? Order block getting filled, breaker structure to the upside. Seems like he had liquidity marked out here. It didn't get swept, but I mean not even a terrible trade. I don't really have anything bad to say about it, except I don't trade support and resistance, so I can't really say that this is garbage because I have no idea how it really works anymore. But
Yeah, I can't really say this is a bad trade,
because he did
but
win, cause, like you can't really say it's bad because he won, but
yeah,
like does he know what he's doing? I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think I would say he knows what he's doing
Yeah, I mean, it
since
looks like he
he
does. I
marked
mean, he
out the
had his stop
confluence.
loss in a great place and his take profit at
Yeah,
previous highs. I don't really have anything bad to say about it.
yeah. To me, it's a pretty good trade. I would have just the only thing I would have waited for. Well, there would have been two things I would have waited for. I would have waited one for a liquidity sweep if it
Okay.
happened, because that's what I'm trying to do more. That's like for my I'm creating a strategy book on Google Docs,
Okay.
like with filled with all my strategies, and my playbook is always gonna have a liquidity sweep on the 1 hour, on the daily, 4 hour or 1 hour.
That's great.
But
That's good.
and then my second thing that I would have waited for is just the break of structure. But out of all that, it's a pretty good trade.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, like you pretty much hit it on the head. I mean, so that's all the trades we took this week. But one thing, really quickly, I want to touch up on before we just kind of talk about some stuff. How's your emotions during these trades? Every time you see price go up, like how are you feeling? Every time you see a down wick, how are you feeling? Are you getting anxious every time there's a move down? Are you pretty calm? And like if you are pretty anxious, like you can say it. It's not really something to be ashamed of. I mean, everyone's done it before. I've done it. I have done it recently. No one likes seeing price go in the opposite direction they've entered in. But how have you dealt
Yeah.
with losing
On
trades
that,
and stuff like that?
if you could go back to the other trade, the one that I lost.
This one?
Yeah, on this trade, it wasn't. I was really anxious, not gonna lie, on the down movements since when I entered the trade. It was I just felt like it wasn't gonna be a good trade since didn't wait for all of my confluences,
Mm-hmm.
especially after the fair value gap.
You also got an
Then
inverse fair value up here. I mean, obviously it wasn't there
yeah,
until after you entered, but yeah, I mean that's rough.
but then I was really anxious on that. But then on this trade specifically, I was I got super mad for at least 2 hours throughout the day after this trade.
Yeah.
Since I was doing my like since I was doing my challenge to get the eval and I
Yeah.
already lost the 1 out of 5. I didn't want to lose this one. So I was just super mad, but then I just calmed down and just said I really have enough time. I don't really have to get the eval. I just have to make sure I'm ready for the eval.
That's a
Like
great mindset.
if I do the 5 out of 5 trades that I lost, then
Mm-hmm.
I could just restart because it's really no point of me getting the eval just to waste the money.
100% agree.
It's
And
gonna cost me like $130 to get it back.
okay, I mean, who do you do it to? You like Top Step or where do you get your funded from?
Dude, funded next.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I heard, because their rules are pretty simple,
Yeah.
and they on the eval I think they only have a 40 per no they don't have a consistency rule,
Yeah.
so you could pass it in 1 day.
Yeah.
But that
Or
was also why I lost the eval, because I tried to pass it within 3 days
yeah.
and I lost it the next day. But
What
now
was the
it's
account? 50K.
yeah,
Okay.
50K rapid.
Rapid. Oh, okay.
But yeah, just one of the reasons. But now when I get my next funded, I'm probably just gonna take my time to pass it since I have time to do it.
You have so much time, like I said. But what's really good about what you're doing is you're seeing where you're going wrong. Like with this trade here, like you were like, okay, I noticed that I should have waited for my third confluence, but I entered off of impulse. I acted off impulse, and it's good that you're seeing that at least, and not just saying, "Yep, good trade." And you even marked that as a loss, which is I respect that because technically you won, but really you lost. So.
Yeah, because since I took partials and moved my stop loss, I
Mhm.
didn't lose, but it was a, to me, it was a pretty bad trade.
Yeah, I mean, waiting for confluences is really like, you are doing really good. I'm not even gonna like just say this to make you feel better, but like you're doing pretty good. Noticing your emotions, taking trades. The only thing like, I really have to say is wait for that last confluence. Don't enter until you get that. Like for this one here, like I just would wait until you get break the structure till you enter. It's just the little things that like you will like you learn over time. And I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm perfect. I make mistakes too. I don't win every trade. I just lost this one. Not this one. Like this one here. I mean, like none of us are perfect, and we will probably never will be perfect. But we can lose, but like learn from it instead of just you know saying it's something it's not. And you're doing that, so that's really really good.
Yeah. I think that's one of the most important thing. I think the most important thing in trading, especially day trading, is
Mhm.
like to notice what you do wrong, especially the little things. Because once you notice every confluence, once you know every confluence, and once you can mark out every confluence, trading is going to get a lot simpler. And then once you trade, understanding how it price action moves,
Mhm.
then you would then your emotions are gonna start falling out. And then, not saying that your emotions should fall out like completely, because I think everyone still has emotions while trading.
Yeah.
It's not because, like, I think even TJR, he has emotions while trading. I think he
Mhm.
showed it in one of his TikTok videos.
100%.
But
I think everyone does.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Everyone
that's one of
does.
the
Yeah.
most important things in day trading. Just notice your emotions and notice the small things.
1,000% agree. Couldn't even say it any better. Um, all right, that's all the trades this week. It was pretty much just me and you, so I appreciate you being active in the server. But like I said,
Yeah.
it's just we're all trying to learn, and I think we could all help each other out. And I
Yeah, I
think that's
think
the
it's
best
also
thing.
better since I think most of us here are young or
Yeah, we
like
are close in age.
younger.
Pretty much everyone here
So I think
is
it's
between
easier for us to
13 and
like
20. Yeah,
understand each other.
yeah, I totally agree. Overall, I mean, I had a green week. I took one, two, three trades this week. One, or 1-3, lost one. Not mad about it. Journaling, trying to keep my mental good for next week to come. Hopefully, you're doing the same thing, journaling, staying on top of that. I'm sure you are.
Yeah. I'm trying
So
to journal my paper trading for the eval
yeah.
because I just need that's one of the most important things for me, just learn to journal.
Mhm.
Because once you learn to journal, you could just go back and see what you did right
And see what you
or
did
see what
wrong.
you did wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Good stuff. Good stuff this week. So that was my first ever actual call with the Discord. I think it went super well. We were all talking, we were all collaborating, we were all working together. So it was a really good experience. If you guys want to join the Discord, link will be down in the description. If it's a great community, it's all about trading and honestly just overall winning in life. So if you want to be a part of that, join in the link down below. I'll see y'all boys tomorrow.